Well, waking up here in my bungalow. Hello and welcome to another episode of Space Engineers. It is the middle of the night because we are heading off around the planet again. We are going back to that merchant that we found in the last episode, and we are going to turn some of our cargo into money. First off, to get more money because I like money, but also I have not that very much cargo space left, and I am running low. I really need to get rid of some stuff. As such, I have started the layout of a refinery base here. I'm going to put this off until next episode, but I just wanted to at least get a cargo container and actually a full-on refinery here so that I could process some silver and some gold such that I could get one very important thing done. And that very important thing is to finally finish this medical bay. Finally. Get this thing. Oh, I can't withdraw medical components. They're so heavy. My medical components. Oh, there we go. My medical room is now complete, and that means if I close this, this is actually sealed now. This room is now spacefaring, which will help me when I'm going to the next planet. And I have a second respawn with my base and with my current location, because I was running on just the Spectre for the longest time. So if the Spectre got damaged, then that was it. I wouldn't be able to respawn back at this base, and I'd respawn back at my starting base and have to build a new ship in order to get back here, which is not a good idea. So at least we have a respawn on the large dropship now. We're also going to probably in... Oh, I guess I should put it in the bungalow, or maybe I should like retrofit this into a medical station. We'll put a med bay somewhere in Moose Camp, so that way we can respawn here if required. But thankfully, thank you, Mr. Assembler, for getting me the medical components, because we have the silver. But today, we are going to load up, get on out of here, and head on over to the other side of the planet. Yes, RepairBot, we are going on an adventure, and I'm going to take you with me. And we are going to the merchant. We're going to dock up with the merchant, and we are going to sell, trying to make as much money as possible. Because that guy wanted components, like tubes and plates and computers and components and that kind of stuff. So we're going to go sell those all to him. In the meantime, I'm not even sure if I want to bring the Spectre or the Pancake today. We're also going to try to get a bit of gold ore there, but I think what I might try to do is be really cheeky and put a few large drills on this thing and try to use this as a drilling rig, which will be stupid, but fun. What we're going to do here is we're going to grab our helper and store him, so that way he is put away. We can take him with us, and we are at 100%. 100% fuel, 100% battery. This thing is so fully fueled. It's amazing. We can seal it all up. And just gotta double check here. How are we doing for our tanks? Good. Stockpile is off. We are at 100%. Turrets on, range, everything ready. Do we actually have ammo in our turrets? Yes, we do. Do a little bit of a test fire here. There we go. And now, we have clearance to launch. Dropship. Heading for an interplanet to a suborbital hop to the other side of the planet. Hello, merchant. I am back with all of my various goodies that I want to sell. And you can, because it's a safe zone. You can land pretty hard here, but we'll come in for a nice soft one. Now, the question is, I'm not sure if they can accommodate me. I think I'm a little too big. Yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see if we can fit this whale of a ship on their platforms here. But I'm crooked. Okay, I'm sliding and I'm crooked. Come on. This thing probably needs some more gyros. It is, what, 1.7 thousand tons? So, it is a little heavy to be flying around. But we can't barbecue them with our thrusters. We can't go left any further because of the structure there. And I can barely even see if my connector is lined up here. Come on. No. Come on. Come on, you bad boy. Nah, it doesn't like me. Okay. We're too big. We don't fit. That is alright. We can go and make some adjustments. All we need to do is just gently move outside the zone so that we're able to build, because we can't build in this safe zone. And we're clear. Bounced off a tree. Yep. And we'll just set her down here. There we go. 8% fuel used to get across the planet. Not too bad. I gotta set up that airlock now that thing's actually, you know, together and airtight. But what to do? I think we run a little bit of a line out the bottom of one of my engines here. Because we are simply too big to land on this thing. So... Oh, they also have one on the side. Oh, I could do the side one pretty easily. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see. I got something on this side that I can do off of nicely, easily. Yeah, I can just do it off of here. This is easy. Alright. Umbilical off the left side. And so, oh god, come on. Yeah, you need more gyros. I will build you more gyros in the future. Oh, come on, baby. Play along and turn around. Thank you. Alright, now we can go this way. Okay, come on in here. Flatten out. Tuck in. Oh, we're touching. There we go. Oh, there we go. And then we'll just aim down that a little bit so we're flat. And park. Ship will be unlocked in 15 minutes. Okay, good to know. That's actually really good to know. Because it's that auto unlock. So we got 15 minutes to do our merchanting. Alright. But now that the ship is connected, we have the store here. We should be able to go from the large cargo container and sell stuff directly from there. So we can go... I think I got some computers in here. I do. 400. All. Sell. Yeah, baby. And now my system is going, whoa, stuff sold. I don't have it anymore. I should rebuild it. In my, oh, you don't have any construction components in this container. That's okay. Girders, we can sell those. Interior plates. Not there. I gotta move around some of my, my inventory here. Oh, we don't have any reactors. I got small steel tubes, though, and I got solar cells. Hell yes, $3 million in just a few moments there. And as you see, our volume is changing as our assembler is probably going absolutely crazy trying to rebuild all the stuff we just sold. So let's go jiggle around some of our inventory here. Large cargo. And let's just put absolutely everything we can into said large cargo so that we can sell from it. Alright, got pretty much everything I can fit into that one large cargo. Head back in, see what else we could sell. Large cargo. Got some construction components in here. I do have some. Yes, I have enough to sell. Some of those. Got more of the small steel tubes, but I do also have various small cargo containers around this ship that are having a little bit of my stuff in them. Where be my tubes? Ah, there they are. Sell the tubes. Excellent. And interior plates. There's some more to sell. There we go. Explosives I can't build anyway, and reactor components I couldn't build because I hadn't really gathered a lot of materials for them. But we can refresh. We've sold $3.5 million worth of stuff, which means that I could... I give myself an elite welder. That would be quite nice, actually. Although, I think I can build one of those soon, can't I? Because they just need platinum and stuff, if I'm not mistaken. But the big freighters are multi-millions, 22 million. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get much at the moment. But I do want to buy something. 17 million for this Atmo constructor. I have that. It's called the Pancake. Yeah. Let's see what else we can move around in my inventories here. We look, can I actually build these? I need platinum, which I do have platinum on this planet. So I should be able to actually just build myself some elite tools. And I won't need to buy them. So that'll save me a few dollars. Aside from that... Oh, there should be some acquisition contracts, right? Yeah, we should go grab some of those. Type acquisition. Gold ingots. Well, there's gold right in the mountain beside us, so we can do this. Cobalt ingot. Yes, sirree, I can do that. Girders, I can do. Solar cells, I can do. And we should be able to finish these from my dropship. Yeah. And we're getting reputation for it as well. Excellent. So in total now, just over $4 million, which is an excellent amount of dollars for our first little trip here to the merchant. Deposit all my stuff. I think we got a few more minutes before we are auto-disconnected. And so let's see what we can buy with our $4 million. I want to buy something. We can get the ammo constructor. Not sure if we're needed there. A miner. We have the pancake for that. We have a burst fire bomber. The cursor, whatever that is. As well as some rovers. Which I'm not sure if a rover is going to be that useful on this planet. Maybe on some other planets it could be. But probably not here. But we do have this TT-15 freighter. Now I want to look this thing up. It would be really nice if they had like a little bit of a description of these things where you could say, oh, well, you know, oh, that has some really cool features. I want to get that. So let me just go Google that for real quick. All right, so the little TT-15 freighter. It's got some atmospheric. It's got some hydrogen. Really? How did I not know this? God, I'm a dum-dum. You just hover over the picture and it gives you a description. I didn't need to Google it. Freaking idiot. There we go. The TT-15 interplanetary freighter is marked by its powerful engines, high capacity, and overall versatility. Oh, come on. You gotta stay up there. Its armored front and armament scares off most enemies that can easily be customized for increased cargo capacity or replaced thruster types. Well, interesting. It looks like... It actually looks like it would probably be able to fly within the realistic thrust, considering the main downwards thrust is right in the middle. It might need a little bit of balancing for space flight, but who knows? Maybe it would work. There's also the Mini Merchant, the hydrogen-powered ship perfect for starting trader. Doesn't mind a little fuel management. Equipped with 2 medium cargo containers and emergency parachute. Interplanetary trade and hauling. A little small for me, but could work. What about this cursor here? Cursor is a fragile but versatile scouting vehicle. Oh, that sounds useful for me. Capable of interplanetary flight, 4 GATs, a turret, and hydrogen thrusters for combat situations. This might be actually kind of useful for me because I would like to set up this as maybe my mining scouter. And if I'm going to go somewhere and just scout for ore and such, I don't want to take my pancake. I could take something that's fast and agile and a little, you know, little badass. What else we got here? See, this thing would not work with realistic thrust. You know, the big thrust in the back. This thing would flip. But it would be hilarious. But yeah, you can see this thing, the B98 hauler, no, sorry, 980 hauler. It, like that image there, big, centered, thrust. This thing would actually be able to use in realistic thrust. I really want to get one of those. Or there's the other one here, which is the TT-420, which is same thing. It's got that nice centralized thrust that would make it beautiful for hauling between planets. But let's... Oh, we also got this patrol craft here. This one, I bought this one before. This thing has one large thruster down the center, which again would make it pretty useful for realistic thrust. But let's try out the cursor. I think I can make this work with just a little bit of balancing, and it doesn't look too bad in terms of the hydrogen thrust distribution either, so I could probably get it to be interplanetary. Yeah, let's buy this. We'll see what happens. So, I'm going to buy it, and it's going to spawn somewhere, and it's probably going to fall out of the sky, because it's not going to be perfectly balanced for realistic thrust, and it's not going to have an override gyro on immediately. So, let's go and hopefully this doesn't blow up. Bye. Okay, let's go. Where's my ship? Where's my ship? Eh? Where's my ship? Where'd it go? Why no ship? Why no ship? I bought it. Wait. Count balances. Oh, wait. It didn't buy. Buy? Now it bought. Okay. Something else popped up. Oh, it's down over here. Okay, here it goes. Wow, it's actually really balanced. Look at it. It's only slightly pitching up. Dude, this thing's really good. What the hell? This thing's really good. Okay, we'll turn off the hydro thrusters. Okay, the hydro thruster is the only thing I have left and right on this thing. But it acts as a helicopter. Quite nice. So it needs a little bit of left and right thrusters for atmospherics. No, but this is an excellent little fighter. Dude, this thing's great. Does it even have any reverse atmos? Oh, I don't think it does. I think all that's reversed is hydro. Alright, we'll get the hydros on. Just so we can come over here and land it. Park it up. Turn the hydros off. Turn the dampeners off. So it's not going to fight the ship. And we have a new ship! Nice! And I think in a minute here, I've been here long enough. I think in a minute this thing's going to disconnect. So what we might want to do is preemptively right. I should check to make sure that one at the top is set on don't use for parking. I can just see the disaster unfold in front of me. Use for parking off. Good. It's always good to check. Let's disconnect. Come on. Oh, what? Do I have to pull away first? Come on. Let me reconnect. Actually, now I'll just land. And we're in a safe zone, so we can just plop our butts down. Alright, so for retrofitting on this guy, I gotta see his center mass and such. Info, so center mass. So his center is actually really good for his reverse thrust for the hydros. Oh, there's his atmospheric reversed. It's just very small. Okay. But we got a pair of hydros buried in here for reverse. That's good. Pair of spotlights, which we'll replace with better lights. That's for sure. Light. Because we got the good spotlights, man. We got the spicy lights. Which we'll probably put on, Oh, right, I can't build within a safe zone. I was just wondering what the hell was going on. I'm like, you can't grind in a safe zone. You can't drill in a safe zone. You can't well in a safe zone. Oh, but that reminds me. If I could turn this on, that could probably build. But I'd have to still place stuff on it. Forward, we're good with these thrusters. They're quite in line with the mass. The up and down are pretty good. We could maybe just use like one bit of weight in the back or something. or one little thruster forward. But honestly, it's probably fine. In terms of up and down for hydro, there's these two here, those two there. Yeah, we're gonna have to offset it with something back here. This is probably gonna have to come out and be a thruster downwards. Because if this is the only upwards thrusters we have for hydrogen, this thing's just gonna do loop-de-loops. I thought I saw something damaged. Oh, right. It's these people that use partial blocks for aesthetic design. Right. I don't do that. So whenever I see those, I just want to build them up and get them fixed. But then I realize, oh, that's just someone doing their aesthetics. Alright. So let's lift off. And let's move just outside of the safe zone. And we can head out and start cutting pieces off. As well as deploy the drone. Because Mr. Duder won't have any more issues. Respawn him. And we can reset his map as his grid used to be the giant grid back at base. But now he's just this tiny little grid here. Now he's like, wait a second. I can do things again. Okay. So we got those two thrusters there. We're probably going to do... I bet there is a connection here. Yes. We'll do a thruster downwards. Thruster there. Thruster there. So I hope that those thrusters should balance it out for space flight. Now we need some side-to-side with atmospherics, which I need to get my spectator camera over here. I need to take a little bit of an x-ray into this thing. Ah, there's a gyro there. I was going to punch out that hole and put an atmospheric there, but it doesn't want me to do that. All this is armor. I could punch an atmospheric right through that. Sideways. Or alternatively, right along that. But that would also interfere with that thruster. Interesting. Where to put it? Or I guess we just go one on top, one on the bottom on each side. So if we go atmospherics, and we can put one tucked in here. Or I could do it there. Alternatively, I could take this and move it one block forward. Or I could just... yeah, let's just drill this hole. That's not too bad. Yeah, that's not too bad on the armor. Hey, my buddy's over to help me. Thanks, dude. And then the similar with downwards thrusters with hydrogen, it's just got the two here and nothing else. So we'll probably do the same thing we did on the underneath, and we'll just make this right there just a full thruster cluster pointing in every direction. And then that it's gonna pitch up whenever you thrust downwards with this slightly. It would actually be better if those thrusters were like here. Let's see what's in there with the spectator cam. Is there any connections down here that I can use? No, it's just battery right through that armor. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll just have to cope with that. Alternatively, I could do something with like one downwards thruster back here. Try to plug it in, but that's like inside of this ion, which will be very useful when I'm transiting from planet to planet to have that ion available. Yeah, that's probably the best we can do here. Alright, those changes have been made. We also got a gyro. There's only 2 on this thing, so that's a little spicy. We'll probably add some more. But we will dampeners and disconnect. And let's activate the hydrogen. Means we're pretty balanced when the hydrogen's on. We'll take one of the gyros and we'll make it the override gyro. Add that to the bar. Yeah, we'll definitely need to add some more gyros on this, but if we disable our hydrogen thrusters at that point, yeah, we're still going to pitch downwards slightly. So we do need a little bit more either weight in the butt or a tiny bit of downwards thrust in the front with atmospherics. Oh, I think I accidentally deployed my parachute, but oh well. Oh god, lift up. Lift up. Okay. But how about if we turn on the hydro and then we grab all the atmospherics and we turn those off. How does it feel with just hydro? Ooh! Okay, it does not have much lift with just hydro, but it is capable of flying with just hydro. And it's not too bad. It dips a little bit, but that's, again, without a gyro on. So if there's a gyro on, it's completely manageable. Braking thrust is manageable. Slight yawing as you strafe, but nothing too unmanageable. I could add, again, back with that thruster cluster is, I could add another thruster going side to side, which might help this whole thing. Yeah, excellent. This is some good field trials for this thing. I actually think the hydrogen balance is even better than the atmospheric balance on this thing. Alright, so we can add a couple more thrusters. Put one right in here. Then we just need a tiny bit more upwards thrust on the front of the ship. Just a little bit. Is there a space here that I could bury a thruster? What about right here? What's here? It's my piping for my forward guns. It's a reactor. A reactor? Thank you for that uranium. I will take that. That's good to have a backup reactor. Oh, but I think I could use some of those new ammos. There's got these flat ones, right? Because I could put an atmospheric on the side like this and have it give me some thrust that way. Or I could bury a couple of these into the structure somewhere. And they could be badass. Because that's all I really need. It's just a couple little bits of thrust. So I could, theoretically... Oh, look, I can tuck it in right there. That's glorious. Look how well that tucks in right there. I love it. I love it. Yeah, man, these flat thrusters make building these small craft so much nicer. Alright, dampeners on. We're going to lift off. We are going to disable hydrogen. We're still tipping down on the nose. Probably need a little bit more of those thrusters there, but you can see them trying to do something. But still just a little bit of a tip. So not terrible. Not great, but not terrible. With a couple more there. Got one off this gun and one off the rocket launcher. Let's see what it's like. Oh, we're starting to pitch up now. Okay. Turn off the hydro. My hand's off the keyboard. That's balanced. That's balanced with just ammos. Oh, sweet. And if I switch it... Ooh. What the hell was that? Oh, it's not balanced with hydros anymore. Oh, God. It's trying to pitch up. Oof. Why is the hydros trying to pitch up so hard? Are the ones in the back even firing, I wonder? Oh, it's because I have the, those Atmos aren't part of the group yet. Right. Let me just plop myself down here over here. It's a safe zone. We can pull hard. We got to get the hydro thrusters into the group. The same thing with the Atmo thrusters. All these new ones. Save. Okay. Now I can turn off my hydrogen. Now we're just running on Atmos. Interesting. Now we're pitching up nicely. Okay, so I don't need some of the ones on the front. So we just position my camera right here. And we're going to go to flat. I'm going to click through these until it shows these two on the very, very front. Okay, we're going to turn those off. Now let's see what it feels like. Slide upwards pitch. Otherwise perfect. Alright. I didn't need these two. Oh, I can't grind in the zone. God damn it. And override gyro. Hold the ship. Don't need you. Don't need you. Oh yeah, so stable. Nice. Excellent. And we even got some guns. Oh, but we can't shoot in the safe zone. Out of the safe zone. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We got some DACA. Alright, now to try the hydros. Hydrogen thrusters are on. I think the ones in the back are working? Here, let me do the same thing here. Hydro thrusters. Current usage, yeah, it is using fuel. It's just it's not giving me a visual. I probably just need to save and reload to get the visual out of it. But as we are hovering here, my tank has 36 minutes of hover time with a pretty much full tank. So about like 35 to 40 minutes. Somewhere in there, hover time. But we should see what it's like flight time into another planet and such. Oh, I like it. This ship is going to be my new scouting ship. It's going to be fast. It's going to be powerful. We're going to kick ass with it. As such, what it probably needs is a seismic sensor. Because then I can head off to these other places and snap down my seismic and figure out what's there. I know there's a camera here, but Mr. Camera is in the way, so he's gonna go away, and we are going to put this seismic right there. And now we can set up, artificial horizon is good, I guess. We don't really have any good LCDs for the seismic sensor. Let's see what we got. Fighter cockpit. Top center is... You know what? Seismic survey. Detailed scan? Oh, that's the details of it. So we'll do seismic survey. And then keypad. Keypad? No. Bottom center screen. That's it. Bottom center screen will be script, and it'll be the wide survey. No, detailed scan. That's what it'll be. Oh, no, that's this. I thought that was the keypad. Oh. Oh, all right. Figuring out which things are which here. No content. Keyboard. Ah, keyboard. That's what it is. It was keyboard. Do attach seismic. Alright, so let's pop over to thing 2 here. We'll grab that seismic. We'll go left 5, right 5, left 45, right 45, and scan. And so now I should be able to zip my butt on over here, land it down, connect it up, and give myself a scan. And it should pop up in the center there. Oh, there's not enough detail. It's not big enough, that little screen. Oh no! What am I to do? This is the main cockpit, yes. I guess the small one can be the seismic wide survey, and the top center can be the detailed scan. That give me the information I need. Kind of not really. It's kind of jank. But we can make it work. But at least we can see what's on the right side. We can see if there's any spikes. Alternatively, what I could do is I can go like this and take these pieces of armor off. And I can actually just put an LCD right here. I need to get this small one. I think it's just called text screen. Text panel. Yeah, that's it. So if I put that there and jump back in, it's off to the side. Okay, it needs to be one more forward. No, that works all right. Let's put it over there. Text screen 2. We can put the script, and we can have that detailed scan. Ooh, it works. It's a little jank, but it'll actually function. And here I can put my script. I can put my artificial horizon back on. Then on the other side, I can again take that down. Those few pieces of armor there. And put up another text panel. For script. Seismic wide survey. That works. Yeah, let's go test it. Ooh, pull up, pull up, pull up. Okay. This thing is a bit jank. There's the mountain. We know there's gold in that mountain. There's gold in them thar hills. Let's take our... What's this thing called? The cursor. And let's go and fly up into those hills and see what we can find. Actually, heck, let's just check this this hill right here. Because who knows? Maybe there's something right here. Oh my god. This thing... I can also get rid of the freaking center of mass. There we go. You can see why I don't have vanilla lights on my ships. Look how bad these things are, and they're tinted really weird orange. So that's ugly as sin. But we've landed. Scan. Not in here. Okay. But successful field trials. This thing looks like it could use a tiny bit more power. It's probably not liking the fact that I took away its uranium, which is probably why it's yelling at me for a little bit of additional power. Yeah, I could sneak in a couple small batteries or something in this thing to help it out. But we have a new scout ship. And I think... I can't remember if I added the mod or not. I want to add in something. Oh, there's something down there. Some kind of a rover or something in the forest. But I think it'd be really fun to see how well this ship flies interplanetary. And, oh, does it have an oxygen tank? No, just a hydrogen tank. Yeah, I think we could take this and go on an expedition. Go on an interplanetary voyage to another world. Yeah, I think this would actually be a really good exploration craft. So we could take this thing, and I wonder if we set it up with maybe even some drop tanks. Like, put a hydrogen tank on the side of it, or on the back of it, or something like that. Blast off into orbit, and then ditch the tank, like grind it down. Actually, I even wonder if we need that. Considering the fact that if I can use atmospherics to get myself up pretty high and getting going pretty fast. Then I could switch to hydrogen to boost into orbit. And then once I'm in orbit, I can run on the ion for the entirety of the interplanetary section. I could parachute down. And then once I'm in atmosphere, take off with the atmospherics, fly around for a while, get some resource nodes marked up, and then do the exact reverse to come home. I think this thing might be actually a nice little interplanetary ship. Throw on the fact that it does have that reactor, and I do have a bit of uranium. It's somewhere around here in the assembler. I could put that uranium into this ship, and it can act as my emergency power source if I need it. I think this little ship could visit the next planet, because I'm not sure if I can see it from here. I think it's that one there. Is it? I think that's my next goal. Whichever planet here is the closest to this one. So, yeah, this guy. This planet, I want to go and visit. Because I want to see what materials it has. It's very important to me that I find a source of magnesium. And I have none of that so far. And I can be able to look back as I'm going along this planet at what I'm calling Endor. Yep, that is Endor over there. But yeah, this planet looks like it's just a barren, rocky moon and such. I hope it has magnesium, because I need some drastically in order to actually start to have some military prowess in this playthrough, because I've just been avoiding combat and using just that little bit of ammunition I have sparingly. Get some lights on here. You'll be able to see what I'm doing. But I think that was a successful little mission out to the merchant. We managed to sell some goods. We can go and... Oh, he's doing a little bit of repairs to my ship. Well, thank you, man. We managed to buy a ship, which is so very nice. And everything restocked again. I'm probably just going to hang out here for a few in-game days and just sell stuff, let my ship rebuild everything, sell everything again, let them rebuild everything, and just continue that pattern over and over again until I have a real good chunk of money and I've used up a lot of my resources. Because thankfully, I'm lucky to have a glut of resources right now, where I just have a full cargo container. So I'm going to do that from now until the next episode. I'm going to be a bunch of capitalism, sell my raw materials for gain. And next episode, we're going to another planet, I think. I want to do that so badly. I mean, I could do some storage and some processing here, but I want to go exploring. I want to get some magnesium so I can start building weaponry. So I think we're going to load this bad boy up, and we're going to take him interplanetary. Oh, it's going to be good. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching. And good hunting out there, fellow space engineers.